What's going on, people? It's Bobby and welcome back to Atomfall. In this one, I'm actually going to be getting the Platinum Trophy for the game. I've got one trophy left and it is this one here, Quick Exit. It's just for escaping the quarantine zone in under 5 hours. In essence, this is actually a really easy trophy. It takes literally nowhere near 5 hours to do. I'm going to be aiming at about, I think, half an hour. I've done some practice runs and had a few saves here and there to like practice doing certain bits of it over and over. And based on what I can tell from that little bit of practice, I think it'll take around about half an hour to do. So anything near that time, be really happy. If it's like between 30-35 minutes or so, be really happy with that. I've got a little timer there at the side as well, just a bog standard timer. It obviously won't be including taking off like any load times or anything. It's just going to be in real time exactly how long it takes. I will start that timer right before I get control of the character. The only other thing to note is they're playing on sights here, so they get unlimited sprint, even at max heart rate. So yeah. So with that being said, let's get cracking. I'm going to start the timer now, just because I'm about to get control of the character. I think that's probably the fairest way it can be done. As I say, I'm not actually sure how long it should take. Maybe I'm completely wrong and it takes much longer than half an hour. But based on like practice and doing especially the start and couple of bits over and over again, like the first like 10 to 15 minutes, I think it'll take about half an hour. The one thing that I have noticed from thingying is it is very RNG based. Like, if we get bad luck with the meds, then the final bit of the game becomes really tough. I think once in the entire time practicing, one of the bodies that I pick up some stuff from in a second that you'll see actually had painkillers, and it would have made the end of the game so much more like secure. But I've had it literally like once, maybe twice in like a day's worth of practice, so yeah. But as I say, in terms of actually getting that trophy, that's not going to be a challenge whatsoever. Finishing the game in under 5 hours is extremely easy, like super easy. But just for an extra challenge for myself, I wanted to do it like as fast as, oh, I didn't want to get stuck on that rock, as fast as I can, like actually do it. So that's why I'm making this video. I'm going to see just genuinely how fast can I do it. There is a couple of parts that can be literally like a run ender as well. So it'll be interesting to see how we do with those. But there's only a couple of them, there's not many. But yeah, as I say, very RNG based as well. If we get meds, we're flying. If we don't get many meds, it's going to be really tough. This is one point we can get meds from. We didn't have any there. Sometimes that guy has a first aid kit or a bandage, which is extremely useful, obviously. Not that time though. But then also another part of the RNG is just where like the enemies and the robots end up being, because sometimes they can be right in front of you at just a complete wrong time, and that can really mess you up as well. Here though, we get up to see Molly.
Hello. I don't know you.
And that's the end of Molly, because she has a battery on it. And it's just, unfortunately, it's just faster to kill it than it is to actually do anything more than that, or do anything else. Here you can just sprint straight across the pond, so that's why I'm doing that. And now we're actually going to make our way up to the interchange, because we are going to use this battery like almost immediately, and we want to get the interchange like opened up. I have practiced doing this a couple of different routes. There's one route that potentially might be faster, and it involves Captain Sims, but I can't like oh, give me that. I can't quite get that down at the moment. But if I can figure that out, I'm almost certain it's going to be it'll be really quick. But I think this one that I've picked right now it's fairly fast. There's a lot of running, like there's not much fighting, it's just a lot of running. And like I say, a bit of luck, but you know, if we can get that down, then flying. See if there's anything in this room. A glass bottle, some string. Not normally anything in that room, to be fair. Now, worth noting, there is a guy, a dead guy in the middle of the interchange, like in the central processor, who has a pistol on him. We're not going to be taking that just yet. I like to save that, basically for my own good, because if I have the pistol on my person's like in my inventory, I'll be more likely to use it, and I just shouldn't need to realistically for what I have planned to do. So not having that on my person makes me less likely to just decide to kill someone or something. It's this guy here. Right. We are going to go and activate data store D as well, Delta.
Data stores offline. Central processor offline. Facilities offline.
Oh, button didn't work there.
Factory offline.
Just so that I don't have to activate 2 of them later on, I'll just do it now.
Stores to central processor at your earliest convenience.
There we go. Now these turrets will be active now, but what I've found is if you hug the left hand side here, the turret just never locks on. I have not been locked onto that turret a single time since hugging that left hand side. Here, make it through basically every time if you just run around the corner there like that. Nice and easy. And that is the end of Slattendale. Just have to make our way to Wyndham Village now. It seems like taking a stumble there is faster than running round, so that's what we'll do. And then here, jumping at this green building is just way faster than taking the ladder. Especially if you land on that little box there and then jump off of it, because you get like a weird, like almost like a speed boost off the box. Just checking there to make sure it wasn't a med kit on the little security booth. Sometimes there's a med kit sitting on the windowsill there, and if there was, I would have just ran over and grabbed that. If I get really bad RNG with the meds, then there is a room I can use. One of the data storage rooms basically has like an extremely high chance of having a med kit in it. So if I need an extra med kit when I get to that, then that might be something that I choose to do. As for this bit now, if I had weapons, I could just take out the robots in the village and have two more batteries just immediately, but obviously I don't have weapons, and getting enough weapons to destroy both of those robots would be a bit of a time sink, so we're not doing that. Instead, we're gonna kill the vicar, because he actually has a battery hidden away upstairs. So if we take the key off his body, we can run up the stairs, and there's a chest here, and it has a battery in it, which is, you know, useful. If the guard is stood outside the room and he's got a rifle on him, I'm going to kill him. If he's not outside the room or he doesn't have a rifle on him, then he's not going to die. He has a pistol, so he gets to live. Reason I'll kill him if he has a rifle on him is basically just because there's one enemy, and you don't need a rifle, you don't have to kill this enemy. It's actually quite easy to avoid, but if you kill it, you obviously don't have to worry about avoiding it at all. So yeah, sometimes if that guard is there, I'll kill him. Also, he has a chance of dropping like resistance like vials, so you know, oh Jesus, messed that up. Resistance vials, and that's obviously useful. So any pistol ammo there? Yes, there was. That's good. Any more anywhere? Yep, a little bit more there. Okay, So we're coming up to what is a guaranteed run ender in a second. So when I go down into this data store, it's going to be full of infection. And if I run into any railings, it's over. Because I won't be fast enough. Because what I have to do is set these little plants off, like, to explode. As I say, if I run into any railings at all, then I'll take damage there. I would have been dead, but I didn't do that. So instead, I'm alive. Which obviously is extremely handy. Not better than being alive in a speedrun. Right, this now is where I will use my bandage, just because there's plenty of enemies we have to run past now in this next, like, 5 or 6 minute section. And basically all of them, if they see us early enough, will shoot at us. So it's a massive opportunity to just take damage. So the more health I can have there, the better. We are going to have to pray that we get 2 medkits as well, because at the moment we have none. We have literally 0 heals. Now there's one room that I'm pretty sure is going to give us one, but I'm hoping it gives us one plus a bandage. And then there's another room that we can actually get one in. I'm hoping there's one in there too. If not, then we're in big trouble. Let's climb over here. Please tell me the robot's in a good place. That's another part of it. The RNG to this run is all the robots being in a good place. This one is in a great place. It does one in a minute before interchange Bravo beta, I went to say. Before interchange Bravo, if that's in a bad place, you're in trouble. Like, you're in big trouble. Here though, we have to get the wind. Is it Windfall? Windfall crates key. It's actually in this workshop. There'll be 2 enemies here. That first one's got a knife. That's a good sign. If he has a gun, then it's a little bit trickier. There we go. Those crates barely ever have meds in them, which is why I haven't opened them. If you kill all the enemies in that room as well, and one of them quite often will drop like painkillers, which would make the ending much easier, but obviously you sink in timing because you have to kill all those enemies with basically your fists. So it's not really worth it just for painkillers when you can make it through the end without them. Here you have some outlaws walking up on the left. Oh, they are quite far forward this time, but should still be okay. Lovely. Now there's actually a battery in an old taken down robot in the middle of this lake or pond or river or whatever. So we're going to go and get that. Took quite a big bite off those there. It's quite annoying. Molotov going off behind us there. This is Nora.
Someone there?
That was Nora. Here, I don't want all those items clogging up my inventory, so I'm going to actually select the atomic battery there. Just because it just makes inventory management a little bit easier. I don't have to go into my actual inventory. Whereas if I pick up all those items, it will end up full, and I'll have to go and mess around with it myself. So choose not to do that. Here, if you had like a Molotov or anything, then this bit would actually be quite useful because you can kill the enemies quite quickly and pick up their guns and things off them. Since we don't have that, and the nail bomb doesn't, it just doesn't do as much damage as you'd think it would do. But since we don't have any of that, we're actually running. That guy is on the wrong side of the thing from where I needed him to be, so we've got to take the right-hand route. Which leaves us a little bit more open. Oh, the patrol's there. I can see the patrol, so we have to run around the back. That will use up a little bit of time on us, but better than running into an entire protocol, sorry. Right. Now this room with the windfall crate is basically, it's got a high chance of having medkits in it. I really needed to have one here in this run. So there's one in there. There's a bandage. Oh my god, we got painkillers. Oh my lord, we got painkillers. That is an absolutely massive pull. So that quite often is radiation resistance there. But this time it was painkillers. I'm going to stun this guy so he doesn't shoot me. Oh, that's huge. That's absolutely huge. We've got painkillers. That more or less guarantees us a go at the end. So that is massive. Here I could do with not getting shot by these guys. Be stormtroopers. Be a stormtrooper. Be a stormtrooper. Be a stormtrooper. That is enormous. That goes so huge. It does bring up a bit of a dilemma now because I still don't have 2 first aid kits. But it might be worth going into data store B storage room to basically guarantee us another one. If there's no, if I do that and it's the one time that there's no first aid kit in that room, I'll be absolutely devastated. Please don't be a robot here. Thank you. Yeah, that guy's going to shoot at me. Should be fine. Oh my word. Okay. Right, so I'm gonna use my bandage now. What we do here is kick this guy over there and then kill him. You have a chance at a first aid kit through here as well. There isn't one. That there is just slightly safer than trying to run through. As I say, I've got painkillers here, so I've got to... I know I keep saying that, but this is like... That is rare. Like, you barely ever get them. So this is an actual, like, chance at a good run here. So I don't want to muck it up by just being stupid. Nothing on there. Some glue. That's fine. Right. I'm going to use my bandage here. Because there's some ferals through this door. Oh my god, I've actually got burn salve as well. If I can get a first aid kit in this other room, if I can get a first aid kit and a bandage, then we're absolutely... We are on fire. That there is why you need that, why you need to have full health there. Well, this is it now. This is the moment of truth. We are going to use the extra minute to go and get this first aid kit. I'm going to use it just because. Come on. Come on, first aid kit. Yes! Oh, there's 2. Oh, it's a flyer. It's a flyer of and a bandage. Oh my god, we're on fire. Oh my god. The RNG is right there. Oh wow, that is huge. That's enormous. Oh, don't get electrocuted here. Jeez. Oh, that is genuinely massive. 2 first aid kits and a bandage in that data storage room. Definitely worth the minute. That 1 minute we used getting there. We do quickly have to run back down here and activate data store C, which only takes a minute. So, and then we are on the final little run. Here it is. It's right here. Right, let's not get electrocuted on the way back out. There we go. Okay, so now we have to just turn on the other two things. Oh, well, we have to actually get them all done. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. I want this guy's pistol now, like I said earlier. Reload that. First aid kit. That's so big, you know. Right, so we are set. This takes about, what is it, like 30 seconds or so for the actual bridge to extend out. This is, oh mate. If we can get good robot RNG now. So there's 3 robots in the Oberon chamber. I've got burn salve, which is actually huge. That's massive. Burn salve plus painkillers is massive. But these robots, there's 3 of them, so it could still be an absolute run ender if they're in like a really awkward place or something like that. I don't have the rifle, so there's the first feral. Essentially, I just have to stumble them with the pistol to make this work. Here we pop our painkillers, and then we leg it. But as you can see there, that's the difference between painkillers. I didn't have to use a thingy here. Here, we need to shoot that feral and leg it past him, and just pray he doesn't shoot at us. Got lucky there, that's good. Here is the one there. Go this way around. Yikes. Ooh. Okay, so sometimes there's one feral to the right basically all the time. But every now and again, the one in front is actually spawned further to the left. And when he is, please, this one best not be awake. Sometimes this guy's awake. He's not. So, when the one on the left is, when the one in front spawns on the left, you actually can just run a direct route. Just makes it much easier. Here we're pretty much okay. This is literally, this is gonna be all about these robots now. Will they be nice to me, or will they be a disgrace? Right, so we're gonna run halfway down the hill, and then I'm gonna use my burn salve so that it just lasts a little bit longer, because it does not last. It doesn't last very long. Let me use it about here. I also need to use a med kit. That would have been a catastrophe. And then I just need this robot to be nice to me, basically. That's essentially it. I just need this robot to be really kind. He's being nice so far. When I spin round, if he's still in that location, then we've had a flyer. He's gone to... Oh no. Oh no. Ah! That is super bad what just happened there, by the way. Just wake him up a little bit there. Basically just needed him to turn around just to give me enough time. This guy needs to go behind the car. Go behind the car, please. Go behind the car. Oh my god. Really taking a risk there. I'll take a slightly smaller risk here. Shoot that one. Shoot that one. Okay, that's fine. Where is he? Don't be there, don't be there, don't be there, don't be there. Oh. Hello there, mate. Those guys hit real hard, by the way, but they are real slow as well. Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen. We have to just... Okay, so we're at the point now where if it gets messed up now, it's me. Like, we're at that point now, which is worse because now my palms will get sweaty now. We are at the point where if I mess up now, it is literally me. It is on me. Because all we have to do is run to the end. That's it. We have to run to the end. There's a slight chance that the druids could be a little bit annoying. But I have plenty of health, so should be okay. I think I have plenty of rounds in the chamber. So if I have to just get rid of one or two, then that's what I will do. But this is it. This is just a run to the end now. We are just sprinting to the end. I'm gonna check the chamber. I've got 10 in the chamber. I've got 10 in the chamber. So this is it now. We just run. We just run all the way to the end. This could be sub 30 minutes, this. This plant needs to be nice, I'll say that. He needs to be really nice to me. Be kind, plant, be kind. Horrible plant. Horrible, horrible plant. Just a really, really nasty plant. This druid here, I'm just going to get rid. Just don't even want to chance that. What's the point chancing that? And then leg it. Get on your toes, Bob. Come on. Get running, son. Mother Jar go up there, or Mother J go. However you pronounce that. Dude up there with an axe. Hello, mate.
You are troubling. Get out of here. Go.
Hang on a minute.
Oh my word. This is going to be sub 30 minutes, this, you know. I'm telling you. This is going to be sub 30 minutes, this. This is going to be sub 30. Maybe I should answer the phone. Should I answer the phone? Never know. Who could it be? Who wants to be a millionaire? Do I fancy being suicidal here and just legging it through the middle? No, I don't. Round the outside we go. Probably could have ran through. To be honest, probably could run through the middle there, but it just wouldn't have been worth it, would it? It just wouldn't have been worth it. Imagine if I had got really lucky RNG and I hadn't have had to go into data store B to actually get a med kit. Should be able to slide down this one, yeah. Could you imagine if I hadn't have had to go into data store room B to get a med kit?
What was that?
Don't aggro, please. Don't aggro. Don't aggro. Don't be nasty. Don't be nasty. Don't aggro. Don't aggro.
Let's have no trouble.
Thank you.
Don't you go asking for trouble like
Here you could run up the top bit. And it'd be much quicker, but whatever. At this point, I'm just running to the end now, which I'm happy doing. This could be sub 30, I'm telling you. Could be sub 30. No point risking him. Minute and a half. Oh, it's going to be bang on, isn't it? I reckon I've had the time and bang on it. I said half an hour. I did say half an hour. So, well, basically, I am literally just bang on it. I was just correct in that moment. A minute to get through the bunker. Come on. Hello there, mate. Oh my. I was bang on it. Bang on it, ladies and gentlemen. And that's it. That's the end of the game. Stop that timer. That is the end of the game. Wow. So no, I didn't click escape, to be fair. So what? So we say 29:45. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is about to be it. Pride of Britain. Let's have a look. View trophies. Pride of Britain Platinum Trophy. That's what we came here for. But we've actually ended up doing quite a nice little run there, to be fair. Wow. I am going to be doing many more videos on Atomfall still. I might do some challenges and things like that. I really like the game. I really enjoy the game. I think it's great. I think it's a lot of fun. Maybe we'll even try and improve that. 29:37. We'll try and improve that. We'll see how fast we can make that. But yeah, there it is anyway. Atomfall Platinum Trophy. Atomfall Speedrun. All in one video. If you have enjoyed it, please do like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.